Hello again, everyone. This is Zombie Kids Rule, and I'm back with another Steam Deck gameplay video. This one's going to be going back to a demo again. I'll just put my caveat out there. I apologize for people who have watched my previous videos and have heard this before, but it bears mentioning for folks who are just finding this channel or just finding a video. I did lower the brightness of the screen on the Steam Deck to make it record better with the simple external webcam that I'm using, so the screen is brighter. So I do have the brightness turned quite far down, and again, yes, this is not the optimal way to record. Preferably, I would record these like I do the 1X player handhelds, where you just record the actual screen itself using like OBS. But unfortunately, that just doesn't seem to work in gaming mode right now. I periodically check to see if something has changed, so I'm basically just recording as I hold the device, and I don't have the best camera, and I'm not going to buy a camera, so because I'm just making these videos to try to be helpful. I'm working through my library of games and focusing on the ones and demos to focus on the ones that are currently unknown by Valve. And again, I should also caveat, I think most people probably know this, that just because something plays when you first test it doesn't mean that it will stay that way, because obviously if the developers do an update, then that could affect the ability of the game to actually run on the Steam Deck. So just doing our best here. Alright, so this one I want to do, again, this is a demo. It's called Alterium Shift. I think I just recently found this. Let's see, the release date for the demo at least looks like it's June of 2021, and both that page and the store page say that it is unknown currently by Valve. Again, this is the demo. Looks like planned release date of Q4 of 2023, so this game is actively in development. There's no reviews on the demo. But from what I've seen, I did just load it up enough to see if it loads and seems to play, which it does look like it does. It looks nice. I like the looks of the game. The controls threw me off a little bit, so I'll try to highlight those, and I might actually reconfigure the controls a little bit. But so when you first land here, you have new game, continue, configure, and exit. I expected the D-pad to move, but it doesn't. It's actually the left joystick. So using the left joystick to move around, I'm going to look at configuration. Again, I would expect the D-pad, but it's the joystick. So you have background music, sound effects, message speed, cursor position, post-processing, auto-run, reset to defaults, and then that's it. And you're using the A to select. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to new game instead of continue. And let's see. And yes, you can see my reflection on the video. Okay, Ethro voice. The time has come to choose, but how do I know which is right? This game, I think, is going to have some humor, because what it's asking you is what controls do you want to use? Now, this did throw me off because I can't see how you select. Right? That wasn't seeming like it was doing anything select. But using the right trackpad, there's this little very gray box, and it rotates around, and once it's on the side that you want, like at least I did get it over there before. There we go. Now it's on the controller side. Go back. What the hell? I was using it just a minute ago, and it was working fine. Alright, there we go. Now it's on the controller side. It's hard to see. So you have controller, keyboard. So for the controller, we're going to use the D-pad to move, which actually, I don't think that is actually correct from what I experienced. Interact is A, B is cancel, X is supposedly walk, Y is menu, and then this button up here is map. So I'm going to click A, and we're going to see. And again, I might reconfigure this, quite honestly. So you get three choices to begin with. So this first character, Pyra, a fiery leader with strength of will, and an expert with spears, weapon, spear, element, fire. the joystick. Okay, move over to Atlas, a passionate youth with an expert skill in archery. Weapon is bow, element is wind. We're going to try the D-pad. Nope, see, D-pad is not moving, so we'll go back over here. You got one more character. Sage, an experienced mage with deep essence powers and a razor-sharp wit. Oh, wow, I didn't see that before. Weapon, staff, element, all. So I'm going to pick Sage, so I'm going to click the A button. Okay, so I think the game looks pretty nice. This does strike me as like an RPG Maker looking game. I don't know if that's true or not, but it does kind of remind me. So this is where the humor is going to start to come in. So you're in Sage's room. I'm going to click. Okay, so you have a choice: get up or keep sleeping, right? And see, the D-pad is not moving, so the joystick is. So we're going to tell her to get up. Seriously? Your choices: just kidding and yes. So yes, this isn't like you. Just get up or oh right, sleep. So I'm going to say just get up. But the bed, it's so comfy, and then it's all in capitals. Get up or true, sleep it is. So we'll say get up. Now she's up, and let's see. There's still time to go back to bed. No, ugh, you're right. Now let's click no, just to progress things. Okay, so now I can move around. Now, it said controller D-pad moves. Well, that's not true, right? So I'm pushing up, doesn't do anything. I'm pushing right, it moves up. I'm pushing left, it moves down. So that's not true. However, the joystick does move. Okay, the joystick is moving. So if I wanted to, what I would do, since I don't think the D-pad is used for anything else, what I would do is I would go to Steam button. I would go over to controller settings. I would go to edit layout, and then I would go down to the joystick and say, okay, what is the left joystick mapping as? So it's acting as a joystick, right? And okay, and then I'm not sure. It's acting as a joystick, and so I'm not sure what the commands would be. Oh, actually, you know what? I know what I could do. I'd go back to the D-pad. And I know that D-pad left and right were moving up and down, but it's mapped to D-pad. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I would edit that. So because I would want to know. Oh, you know what? Yes, I do know. Yes, I do know how to do it. Let's see. I'm going to click Y. I'm going to go down to configuration. Oh, it's not going to let me look. So what I would have to do is I'd have to go back. Start a new game, look at the key bindings, and then based on the keyboard bindings, I'd probably take a picture of the keyboard setup, keyboard bindings, and then I could reconfigure the controllers. So anyway, I'm not going to do that now, so we can move with the joystick. So you can look at all these different things, click A to interact. You open your secret compartment for all your important equipment. You received one leather hat. Go over here. Look at all these things. Oops. No, I didn't want to leave the door. There we go. Good thing most people don't look too deeply into pots. You move aside your magical black cloth cover. You received one essence potion. Okay. And then that book's not doing anything. You flip a secret latch to access your hidden stash. You received one potion. And all I'm doing here, folks, is standing in front of something and then pressing the A button. This is the most obvious place to put things, so it would be silly to store stuff here. So anyway, what happens if you click on the bed? Ready for the big test? Of course you are. Just hop in for a nice little snooze. Not yet. Okay, so let's exit. All right, so now I'm just walking around. So again, we're using the joystick to move around, right, up and down. Where Y is giving you access to your menu, which is what I expect from like RPG Maker type games. This tells you, I think, where you are. Summiton School, F3 hallway, held money, okay, 100 gold pieces, playtime. That's a little small, but I can read it without using the magnifier. Tells you your name, your level. I'm level 3. Hit point 68. I'm not sure what that says. AE, I think, is what it says. 95. Just because the the text is over the picture. It's a little hard to see. State is normal. So you click on items, and then you can scroll through. Yep, so it's the joystick that's moving through things. And when you hover over things, it does tell you what it does up here. Okay, and all right, so there's that. And then skills, you get to click your party member. And so she has right now water, cost AE of 10, deals water damage to a single enemy versus fire. Okay. And then let's see, equipment. Whoops, that didn't work. Sorry, clicked the wrong thing. Equipment. Let's see. So she's got a short staff, basic grimoire, nothing in the helmet, mage robe, nothing in the. There's two, like, I guess, extra slots, if you want to call them that. They look like necklaces, but you can put things there. And then again, when you're hovering over something, it does tell you what it does up at the top. Your information over here is attack. Element attack, or ELM attack, essence attack, defense, agility, accuracy, and evasion. Let's see. Whoops. Status. So let's see. That gives you all the same information there. Gives you all your stuff you're carrying, your XP until next level, and then that's that there. Okay. And then let's see. Whoops. You have your save, configure, exit, and close. So we're going to exit out of there. Let's see, what did this do? I forgot. That took me to my map. Oh, okay, I see. So close map is B. All right, that's cool. Let's try that again and see if I can close map with the same button. Nope, so close map with B. And then X is walk. Oh, I see. So you have to hold the X button to walk, versus if you don't hold the X button, you run. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, let's see. Let's see what they did here. Did they hide? It's a potted tree. Okay, I was curious if they were some red flowers. Nothing important. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be one of those ones where the developer took the time, blah, blah words, blah, blah building. They took the time to make events on all of these things in case you check them out. Portrait of Dolian from 30 years ago. It's a potted tree. So, interesting. You never know where things are going to be hiding. That's the key, right? So, oh no, someone came up. Cutscene. Pyra. What are you doing up so soon? Laugh. You tell me. For that look on your face. Got bored waiting for you. Meh. Meh. Fair enough. Maybe you'll actually prepare properly for once in your life. Anyway, I'm off to study, or something. I'm off in study, whatever. Okay, so she's leaving. The cutscene's over. Okay, a collection of stories for light reading. This was my bedroom, wasn't it? Nope. Dolian's office door. It's locked. Okay. Let's go over here. Ooh, I walked in. Empty room. So this is an empty room. Let's see if I can find stuff. An empty foot chest. This wardrobe is empty. This wardrobe is empty. An empty bed. An old journey from a past. Oh, an old journey from a past student. Nothing. That sounds. Maybe that's supposed to be journal. Maybe. Some flowers in a vase. An hourglass. An hourglass looks like it hasn't been used in a while. It's time to find something else to do. Nobody lives in this room, so who takes care of these flowers? It's an empty bed. Good. Let's see if I can shut the doors. It's empty. Nothing interesting here. No. Okay. So let's see. How do I get out? There we go. Nope. Oh, whoops. The door's down here. Okay. All right. So let's see. I could follow her. You know what? Let's follow her. See what happens. Ooh, now I'm in her room. I read to study, Sage. Unlike you, this stuff doesn't come as naturally to me. Let's see. I can look at her stuff. See what happens. Pyra's water bottles. Pyra's dresser. Everything is nicely organized. I wonder if I can take things from her. Pyra's nicely kept wardrobe. Pyra's well-organized foot chest. I see. Alright, let's go downstairs and see what happens. Oops, I don't think I'm on it. There we go. Wasn't quite lined up on it. Okay, so there's this. I really would kind of like to see how combat works. You can obviously click on all kinds of stuff here. So empty ink jars. So let's see. Over here, that's a door. This looks like another stairway down. Okay. Ooh, there's a guy. Ooh, looks like there's weapons and stuff. Ruh. Practice weapons for training. Let's see what you're doing. Hello, dude. Dolian, nice of you to finally stop by. I hope Pyra emphasized my expectations on being prepared for tomorrow. What do you need help with? So, got any brilliant insights? Nothing as usual. Some practice might be good. Let's do practice. What is this? The great I know everything sage wants practice training? Of course not. Yes, you can do so you can practice teaching. Be careful with that overconfidence. Someday you might find yourself in over your head. Let's begin. Okay, good. So now we'll see. Before we begin, would you like to review what you've learned this past year? Yes, please. So let's see. The fastest way to jump into action is to use a basic attack. So you've got attack, skills, guard, items, and escape. It's not the most effective way of dealing large amounts of damage, but it can help you conserve Alterium essence. So that's what AE stands for. Speaking of your Alterium essence, AE, don't forget that this source is finite and reflective of your current skill level. Okay. Every skill or magic ability you learn requires a portion of your AE, so use it wisely. Using guard or evade can help you take less damage or avoid attacks that cause large amounts of damage. Finally, if you're finding yourself fatigued in battle, remember that you can use certain items to recover your health or AE. Before any mission, it is wise to be well stocked with those items in case you find yourself in a tight spot. Okay, that it? Alright, okay, so now we're ready to do business. Okay, yeah, so again, not the D-pad. It's weird because sometimes, yeah, I don't know, I want to use the D-pad, but magic, attack, guard, items, escape. So let's try to use magic. And I have water and fire, so let's use fire. Do you want, who do you want to use it on? So there's only one, so we're going to click it on him. Blah! I toasted him with fire. Oh yeah, he attacked me, meanie. Let's try water attack. Use my water attack. Okay. And then he comes and jump slashes me. And then over here is your turn order. Let's do regular attack. Sage attacks. Only 5. Wow, that was crappy. Ooh, he's charging up something. Oh no! Let's guard. Yay! Maybe that helped. I'm assuming. I don't know. So let's use fire again. Fire! Okay, now I'm down to 65. Ooh, I'm down to 15 hit points. Oh no! Let's see, can I heal myself? You know what, I don't want to heal myself. Let's see what happens when something happens, when something goes bad. This is supposed to be just training, right? Okay. Jump slash. Oh no, he knocked me down. What a meanie. Not as good as fighting is running your mouth. Well, hello there. Okay, so that's how combat works. And again, you can interact with a whole bunch of stuff, which is cool. I like when they take the time to do that. You know, although some people might not like it because that means you have to, you know, click on everything in order to make sure you don't miss anything, right? Because every chest could possibly have something, every box could have something. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. So again, joystick is moving around, X is walking, Y gives you access to your menu, B is cancel, A is select, this button over here is your map, and then B cancels that. And that's pretty much it for the controls. And this looks like it plays perfectly fine. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. And actually, you know what? Let's try one thing. So I'm I'll save the game. I'll use the data slot. There we go. Okay, saved. Now I'm going to exit the game. Yes, I want to exit. And I want to go back to new game because I want to see what the key configurations are. So, okay, so move looks like the arrow buttons. So, if I want to, I could change that to the arrow buttons. Everything else was fine. So let's do, whoops, no, go back over. That is really hard to control, I'll just say. Okay, stop there. Okay, so we're going to use controller. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, again, pick that one. Oh, you know what? It'll probably be a different beginning now. Let's find out. So we go through there. Okay, it's going to take me through my intro again. Yep, walk up there. There's those people. Oh, it's a different intro. I see you're up early thinking about the test tomorrow. Yes, I'm nervous. Don't worry, son. Oh, that's a guy. You'll do fine. Tomorrow we'll test your fighting skills and knowledge. Make sure to study in the classroom so you're ready. Stop by the dojo today if you want to practice. Okay. Alright, so you have different starting points for your characters. Alright, cutscene should be over. Okay, so now here we go. Now walking. What was I going to test? Oh yes. So, whoops, let's go back here. So D-pad is not working, right? So the D-pad right moves up, the D-pad left moves down, and that's it. So let's go here. We'll go to controller settings, edit layout. We're going to go to D-pad. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this. I'm going to erase these. I'm going to remove the command, remove command, remove command, remove command. And then we're going to make D-pad up is going to be, let's see, I think that should be, you know what? Let's try mapping it to the keyboard and see. Number pad. Yeah, let's try mapping it to that and see what happens. Left is going to be left. I've never tried to do this before, so let's figure out if this is the wrong way to do it. So down, going over to number pad, and then I'm going down to the arrow keys, and then right is right button. Let's see if this is the wrong way to do it. Alright, so we're going to do that, and then yeah, look at that. Okay, so you can do it that way. So even though it's defaulted for you know, gamepad and you have a different controls, you can actually map it through when you go into the controller settings and edit layout. And then when you go over to select something, up at the top, it defaults to the gamepad, but you can actually move it to mouse and select any of those, keyboard, number pad, etc., etc. So that works perfectly fine. Cool. All right, so that's all I wanted to check in case you know, I wanted to do that, and it's really super easy to do. So I'm going to exit game now. All right, Alterium shift, and I'm going to exit. This is the demo, and as I mean, so like I said, it looks like this plays perfectly fine on the Steam Deck. Don't see any problems with it. It booted up right away. Your control, and technically you have controls to do everything you need without reconfiguring. I guess it would just be a matter of preference. It does have controller support. The game looks nice. It seems to behave okay. I didn't see any problems. Let's put it that way. So again, you can always stumble across problems later on, right? But at least initially, it looks like this should play on the Steam Deck. It should look like it should be at the very least playable on the Steam Deck. So anyway, I hope this is helpful, folks. If these videos are helpful, or if you just at least appreciate the time and effort that goes into doing them, please consider liking, subscribing, getting notifications, leaving comments. I do try to respond to all the comments that I get, and I'm just trying to make these videos to be helpful with the equipment that I have. And so if they're helpful, great. If they're not, I hope you have success in finding what you're looking for, right? I search for stuff, and I'm just going through all my my unknown games, and probably, and I'm not doing the more popular ones and the ones that are already verified and playable. So I don't know. If there's other people doing the same games, that's hopefully they're hopefully you're going to find what you need. Anyway, so I will try to get more videos up as I have time. I'm going to balance between, basically playing games on the Steam Deck, because I love the Steam Deck, making Steam Deck gameplay videos. I'm also, doing RPG Maker stuff and posting RPG Maker videos as I get back into that. So I will try to balance my time. In the meantime, folks, until I can get another video posted up, I hope you have a great day. Happy gaming, and I will talk to everybody later. Bye.